Hey, welcome everybody. I am Remy. I'm Brick Literacy. With me is
Hi, I'm Llano, aka Femme from the Block.
hey, and this is our. We're gonna remember the theme song first this week.
It's almost like we rehearsed that. And you're watching
Yeah.
Lego Masters recap show.
Spoilers if you have not seen the episode. Go watch the episode.
Oh, that was a fun episode. I was entertained.
Yeah, that was. It was like a little bit of Robot Wars, a little bit of BattleBots.
Right.
We had the pit. I don't know if do you watch Robot Wars?
No, I've seen
It's
a
like the
couple
English
BattleBots.
BattleBots. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Fun.
the main difference is that there are like ring hazards, and one of them is just a pit that opens up. And you can push the robot into
Oh,
it
okay.
and get a KO that way.
Okay.
But
So that's what having the open ends was kind of
yeah,
referencing.
but
Nice.
as what happens most of the time is that people just drive into it accidentally.
Right.
Uh,
Draconista's saying she was surprised at how little those teams knew about cars. Honestly, same. I was impressed
Same.
that how many people didn't know about
Same.
cars but still did
Yes.
relatively well.
Yeah. So I guess we'll say hi to other people. Hi Zach. Hi Aubrey. Debo. Who else is here? Naomi's here. That's it. That's all we get. That's fine.
Nice. And anyone that may possibly be lurking
Yes.
or watching in the
Anyone
future.
now or in the future times, in the fourth dimension, wherever.
And I just want to say I have been having internet issues, which is why we're a little bit late today. I live in an artist warehouse, so like the Wi-Fi's a long ways away from my particular room. I actually ordered a 100-foot Ethernet cable, and it got lost in the mail. So I tried to fix this issue.
That's lame.
So maybe next episode. But if I freeze, that will be why.
Okay. Well, we'll do the best we can. Yeah. I laughed so hard I saw spots and got cramps.
Yeah.
That was definitely like even Caleb and Jacob were laughing.
Yeah,
like
totally.
Because what can you do in that moment? Because those, I don't know if you've ever driven RC cars. I certainly have never driven them.
Not since I was a kid.
But like the pistol grip with the tuner thingy.
Right.
Like I fly drones for a living manually, and that's not the controller we use. Like I would be totally lost if I had to do this.
Right.
Man,
and I just realizing when we did our little intro, I didn't go, "Yay, it's us."
Yes, it's us.
I've got my little rocker look today.
Oh yeah, you got the lightning bolts. Okay.
The little Bowie / Gem in the Holograms.
Nice.
Face print.
Nice. Yeah.
Also, the controls, like, doesn't Lego have app-powered control cars now? So those aren't the controls that Lego uses.
But
that seemed
they
like an
were
odd
like,
choice.
I mean, I think they were at capacity for direct product placement because they had the Lamborghini in the episode, so they couldn't have powered up functions. Later in the episode.
Oh, hey, Joel. Joel has joined us.
Joel, yeah.
I gotta say, Joel, this episode is worth watching.
Yeah, like Joel, I couldn't believe that like Terry Crews busted out of the wall again in this season. Like
this really was good TV. To be perfectly honest, I've been a little bit like, this is just reality TV and like it's not about Lego building. And this was a little bit that, but like really entertaining. So
yes, this
definitely
was more
do recommend watching it.
Like the cold equations of physics and mass reality.
Sure.
Oh. Is he? Interesting. Good to know.
Sure. Yeah. That is very fair, Debo and Aubrey.
Yeah. But one of the good things about this episode, love it or hate it, like I like the format where you get the small challenge that ties into the bigger challenge
Yeah,
later.
I
Like
like
I
that too.
really enjoy that.
And
Um,
as completely unfair and ridiculous as that small challenge was, it also
mhm,
was kind of entertaining. And like, I'm sure I
yeah,
would have done much worse than anyone there.
yeah,
But like,
really,
seeing, wow, okay, people like did approximate the shape pretty well.
mhm. Really, this whole episode, like you could basically like throw a dart, and that's who went home today.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, a little
if
bit.
you can't like prepare and like clean and fillet a salmon, get out. You're not good enough to be on Lego Masters after this episode. Like, so that's kind of how I felt with this one.
Right. Yep.
Um, Although I kind of get why Susan and Jen went home. I think if they
Yeah.
had like added a farmer, they would
Right.
have been safer.
Right.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there was the
yeah,
aesthetic aspect of the challenge,
yeah, um,
but
but
we
yeah,
can get more into that in our
yeah,
slideshow.
yes, we can do that right now, actually. Oh,
Why
but
not?
I guess first we'll tease all our giveaways.
All right.
Yeah, still trying to get to 100 subs. Once we do, we'll give away this, and then okay, and then here's today's prize. I'm
What's in
excited
the
about this
box?
because it like it fit the box almost exactly. Like I don't have to add like hardly any padding to it, so
Oh, so that's a sizable set in there.
it's like less work for me. So I'm super excited about it.
Nice, nice.
But yeah, let's take some builds. Surprised they do a Wonder Woman car. Oh, that's um that's an interesting point because they couldn't. Well,
Oh, the
because
licensing. Then
Warner
they would have
Brothers
had
would
to,
have
right.
would have called Bugs Bunny would have gotten on the phone and made an angry phone call. And two, like they were talking about it earlier on the Midwest Builder stream,
Oh yeah.
how they had to use like most of their car had to be a certain color, and like they
Oh,
all had a different color, and like none of them could use black.
that makes
So
sense.
yeah,
The one of the things that again just didn't make it into the edit, but like looking at it, that totally makes sense.
yeah. So I think they said like around 75%, but it was like a loose limit. So it
It
wasn't like a
also makes
hard
sense for the
thing.
challenge to like keep track of all these moving
Yeah,
vehicles, but it seems like that's something they could have put
yeah,
in the edit pretty briefly to say, and everyone has an assigned color.
yeah. I actually wasn't at the theater this time. Oh,
Oh,
that's right. Yeah, Aubrey. Jen was also talking about like when they got eliminated, like the entire theater was like boo,
yeah, I
boo.
bet. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that's a good point, Joel. It would have been just been invisible. It
There
would
you
have been
go.
just the chassis, and yeah, um, yeah, cow catcher made from brick separators. Man, if you had access to brick separators in this
Ooh.
cat, forget it. Um, all right, but let's look at some builds.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right. So yeah, here's the purple Punisher,
This
and
was a
Zach
cool
and
one.
Wayne, yeah, cool, and also the only people that like protected their wheels, which I
Hmm.
thought was really smart.
That was smart. Until they drove over a rubber wheel.
Yeah, like they were all complaining about that, like how like why did they put like extra wheels? Like a bunch of the cars got stuck on the wheels and just got eliminated like that.
Well,
So yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta know how
lavender
to.
lug, close to lavender lug.
Okay. Is that a
Mhm.
thing? Is lavender lug a thing?
Yeah, yeah, like Brickanista and Debo came up with lavender lug.
Oh, cool.
So
I didn't know that. That's
this
super
is a thing
fun.
now.
Nice.
Um and yeah, Zach, um
There's
yeah,
a lot of good ones. Yeah.
we're getting to the point now where like all the builds are like good to great.
Right.
We're just gonna be splitting hairs from here on out, honestly.
Sure.
Um so yeah. But let's see some more angles of this. I tried to get angles where these like arrows were not on the
Oh.
screen. Like I hated these like little pop-up arrows. Like you don't have to tell me to look out. Like
Right.
I get it.
I appreciated the like overall format of the presentation.
Mhm.
But certainly for screen captures that would make it challenging. And I
Yeah.
hadn't seen that it actually says Punisher on the back. That's impressive.
Yeah,
I like
and
that.
it looks like they had access to like the new like all the one by one studs
Mm-hmm.
have a hole through them, which is awesome.
All of them?
Um, well, all not all of them, but like I'm noticing in like new sets I've been getting, like all of my
Uh-huh.
studs have holes in them.
Oh, okay.
So, um, and yeah,
Why not?
it does look like a kind of a Joker car, but
Mm-hmm.
you get stuck with purple. What can you do?
Right. Totally.
Let's see. So here's the other side. Here's the engine. Um, yeah, the wings, and this was just a blunt object, just a
Yeah,
box, and that's all you need.
totally. The flames are a really nice touch. I was surprised that more people didn't do something like that.
Mhm.
Um,
Yep.
and just yeah, like aesthetically, if this car weren't purple, I don't think it would be quite as cute, actually. But I feel like the purple fits this kind of lowrider look.
Yeah, it's a good contrast with the flames too.
Totally.
Um, yeah, I think this engine like popped off though. We'll look at
Yeah,
it.
probably.
I got a bunch of shots of the action, so
Oh,
we'll look at it.
nice, nice.
All
Cool.
right, so then this is Richard and Dave's Rad Devil. Um, Rad meaning Richard and Dave.
Oh,
I didn't get that either. They clarified it. It's
kind of
like,
silly, but
oh, okay.
kind of clever.
Um, RAD is also apparently Richard's initials, so
Oh, interesting.
who knew? Um, yeah, so this was like one of my favorite builds aesthetically.
Hmm.
Like I really like this one. Um, yeah, let's get in there. I like this like it's like detailing on the side, and they're like one of the only ones I think that attempted a kind of cowcatcher look on the
Uh-huh,
front.
yeah. Yeah, and the use of dots pieces, a few teams used dots pieces. That was
Mhm.
exciting that they had access to those.
Yeah. See, here's a closer look at the engine. Yeah, they spent a lot of time on this. It looks like,
Hmm.
and oh man, and you can kind of see the eye here.
Right.
Um, yeah, that's the toxic truck. It's even got little horns.
Hmm. Yeah, it's well done. It's well done, and
They're the Rad
it
Devil.
it held up.
Hmm. Yeah, so this was definitely like one of my top builds. Now
Hmm.
this is Mark and Steven Toxic Titan. I was like not a fan of this at
No.
all, like aesthetically. I was really surprised that um this is in the top two.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked the aesthetic. It's yeah, like it has very much that like early '90s
Hmm.
toy feel, which I'm
Yeah,
guessing based on they're
the
probably a
slime.
similar age to me, of like
Hmm.
yeah, like Toxic Crusader and Ninja Turtles, that kind of thing with like the slime and skeletons and kind of gross out. So I got it. It scratched some of the itches for me.
Hmm. I do like the characters in here. The
Hmm.
characters were fun. So
The
let's
teeth are well done too.
yeah, the teeth were good. There's this guy hanging out. Um, and he's kind of around the other side. And this slime was apparently supposed to be like rusty, a rust kind of detail.
Okay.
Um, so that's neat.
I liked it.
Um, yeah. Oh,
Oh, I'm noticing like the wheels are actually held on with nuts. Like this is a heavy duty
oh
chassis.
yeah. This was like a solid. You know, I wonder how much time they spent. Bashing these things into each other and at
Uh-huh.
various speeds and just in
Oh,
the
to
name of
test it?
science, of course, just to test it out and make
Yeah,
sure it was
totally.
sturdy enough.
Totally.
Um, but yeah, so that's cool. Just maybe it was the gray that made it not my favorite. I'm not
Yeah, I can
sure.
see
This
that. I
wasn't
can definitely see
doing
that.
anything for me. Okay, so here's the muscle sprouts. um,
That's such a
and
silly name. I didn't catch the name Muscle Sprouts.
muscle sprouts. Yeah. Um, and this was also, I'm not sure. I guess this was the only other one that built like a cow catcher kind of thing.
Right. Which
But it just wasn't
unfortunately did not
strong enough.
hold up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
it was
see.
cute. I definitely wanted it to go further. Like when they were
Mhm.
talking about the vines and starting to build the leaves, I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. And then I think, especially having green leaves against a green tractor, it just didn't really translate very well.
Yeah. Yeah, like these leaves. Um, just wanted more of them.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, like you can see the back and the sides. This probably took them a long time to
Yeah.
like build this structure, and they just,
Totally.
know.
Yeah, but cute concept. I like the
Yeah.
idea of. I just like the idea of having like a hot rod tractor that I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've seen that before.
Let's see what else. Yeah. But yeah, like I think if you like put a farmer in the cab here,
Or
I
a
think that
cow
gets it
driving,
over the
maybe.
edge. Oh yeah, or a cow. There you go. Yeah, you put a cow in there, and you give it kind of an angry expression, and
Uh huh.
yeah, yeah, the wedge. All the cars are basically push bots, so you need the wedge.
Right.
Um, but okay, let's look at the big blue beast.
This was one of my
Um,
favorites.
yeah, this was a fun one. It had some added. It had a lot of like. Look at all these details on the
Yeah,
front here.
that's definitely why it stood out to me. That
Mhm.
like the dots tiling is just really fun.
Like all these little nozzles,
Hmm.
and like the trophy on the
I
top
hadn't caught that before.
is a
That's
good
cute.
flex.
Yeah, totally. And yeah, just the
Oh,
concept of
Ricky needs to don't
TNT.
do that. Mm, mm.
Well done.
Come to some of our small towns. But yeah, this was a lot of work in this grill here, and
Mhm.
like the TNT cubes in the back. It's a good
Yeah,
idea.
it's a fun
It's too bad.
concept.
Yeah, it's too bad they couldn't find a way to like make the grate like, kind of
Mm.
drop
Yeah, totally.
and unload them intentionally, but
Right.
it's still fun. Um, all right, so now here's Beware the Bull.
Uh-huh.
Um, this was
This is fun. I like the concept of the
mhm,
matador a lot.
yeah, this was Brian and Lawrence. This also like I wish they had done like more with this because like I love the
Mhm.
bull on the front. Let me find yeah, here's the bull.
That's a good face.
No, excuse me.
Yeah,
Sure, what's happening there?
all the gold details are
Mhm,
nice, but yeah, more
mhm.
of them would not have been bad.
Maybe I don't like this one as much because like something about seeing all the exposed studs, just like I want that
Yeah,
to be tiled.
I can see that,
Um,
sure.
and that's just me being weird and enjoying
Yeah,
tiling things.
yeah, well, we've all got an aesthetic.
All right, I'm gonna turn the comments off. All right, like come on.
Ole. Yeah, I think this maybe suffered a little bit from having to be
Mhm,
primarily brown because the purple and
yeah.
gold and red and gold details are really nice and I want more of them, but then it wouldn't have fit the brief, I guess.
Right. Um, yeah, and you can't put the cape on the bull, I guess. It doesn't make sense, but I like the
And we're going for logic here, people.
yeah. Like if you're gonna make a bull demolition derby car, don't wrap the cape around it.
It could have had the matador like caught in the horns with the cape,
Yeah, yeah, that would have been fun.
or
You
maybe
could
too
use the matador as like a battering ram.
right.
It's
It might be too dark, but
mhm,
that would have been good.
yeah. Well, it wouldn't have been dark for long. Probably not after first impact.
Fair
Um,
enough.
but yeah, again, these builds are all great. We're just nitpicking because we're like halfway through the season now,
Right.
right? Yeah, and I think we're skipping another week next week.
Right. This schedule is so weird. I guess it's
Yeah,
Olympics.
yeah, it's like baseball and the Olympics, and I don't know. They should have postponed the All-Star game. They should have had it like Wednesday, and not, let us have our
Right?
Lego Masters on Tuesday.
Yeah. Seriously. Why can't TV be scheduled around
Oh,
Lego
you know what?
Masters?
Screw it. Yeah, why not skip 2 weeks?
Yep.
But okay, let's see what other. I tried to get a better picture of the cape
Oh, I like the
because I
rear.
do like the rear is fun. I love all these like pearl gold flowers and these kind of like half heart pieces, but I couldn't
Mhm.
get a better shot of the cape itself.
Yeah.
That's kind of all we get here. Um, yeah, but it's sturdy.
I always love just seeing
Bully
the
bully. Yeah, it could be.
yeah. I love just seeing the lettering that they've been doing this season too.
Hmm.
That one's got a little more flair with the serifs on the E's and the L's.
Oh yeah, these little corner pieces
Mm-hmm.
in the W.
That's fun.
All right, let's see what else we got. Next up is the Sunshine Wagon.
Yeah.
Now, this just aesthetically, this was one of my favorites.
Totally.
Like
Agreed.
Caleb and Jacob, like they always put just weird stuff in their builds.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like here it is. Here's Mr. Sun, and it's happy because it's about to. You didn't call for the tow truck, but it's there and it's going to demolish your car now.
Right.
So enjoy it.
I like the greebling of the like using the engine pieces there too. I hadn't caught that
Mhm.
detail.
Oh, these are like I guess these just those long bars on clips.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the on the sides, you mean
Yeah,
like these
yeah, and
engine
then the
pieces.
little
Okay.
slanted grill pieces
Yeah.
underneath.
Mhm. It
Yeah, a
almost
lot
looks
of
like a
good texture.
drawbridge
Mm-hmm.
entrance here with
Yeah,
his chains.
totally. Yeah, this is
Is it?
yes, it does look like Mater.
Is it? Yeah,
Absolutely.
Cars, another movie I just haven't seen. Um, so I will take your word for it. So let's see
Yeah,
what
and
else.
this one did have a driver, so like that had
Yeah,
some extra character.
here's our driver. Um, and also this like duck ring piece in the front here.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you know.
Um, yeah, sadly did not live up to its full destructive potential.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
also made for the biggest laugh of the
yeah,
episode,
like
maybe of the season.
I saw it going there, and it's like, yeah, drives like Thelma and Louise. It kind of like it was like it went kind of in slow motion. I was like, he's not going off the it. Oh my god, there he. Um, oh, okay. I guess it takes the place of a hula girl on the dashboard. Yeah. They may not have access to trophies. You know, I don't think they have a green trophy figure anyway, like a micro figure. But
They do, yeah. Like the
do they?
little like nano things.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's your hula girl hood ornament.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites, right up there with
Hmm.
the blue one for aesthetics for me.
Hmm. Okay. So now there's the man, not putting the names on these title cards is really messing with me. Um, help me out. Whose build is this?
I can see their names, Natalie and what's her name, right?
Yeah, Natalie
Yeah, I'm
and her
terrible with
partner.
names. Yes.
Yeah, help us out, chat. Sorry, Natalie and Natalie's partner.
So this was probably the third one, like top three for me: blue, orange, and
Michelle.
white.
All right, thanks, Steve.
There you
Um,
go.
yeah, this was a great build. It was fun. Um, white can also be kind of a block color, so I think they did a lot with it.
Yeah.
Um, this also had the potential to go very wrong, because you can't just you can't just put horns on things and have it come out the way you want, because sometimes it doesn't come out the way you want, and then production has to like pull you aside and get you to redesign your build because you can't put it on television.
Well, luckily or unluckily, it did not last very long either. The horn, I think, fell off just as soon as it started driving.
Yeah, which was good. I love this like wing detail.
Yeah, I'm glad you got
I
it.
really
I'm
enjoyed
gonna
that.
like move in a little closer on that. What is that made of? Oh, it is wing pieces. They're just to the side.
They're all these like little wing pieces.
Wow.
This was the clearest shot I could get of it.
Cool.
And yeah, they're just kind of clipped in here with like snot bricks, like inserted into the snot bricks.
Cool.
And then also like over here, this is also kind of a lot of detailing here.
Yeah.
With these alternating colors for these plates.
Yeah, I love that striping. I didn't notice they've got that little like rail piece in between the colors, which adds some extra depth. That's very interesting.
Yeah, it's probably stronger too, although that must have taken them like forever to like plate all that out.
And then what about there's like dots on the rear and dots on the like bottom edge.
Here we go.
Yeah, I love how I wonder, did the producers like encourage people like, here's all the dots pieces? Like maybe they weren't available the previous episodes, because there's a lot of like heavily featured dots pieces this episode.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, my word can pierce the sky. But yeah, the unicorn became a horse very quickly.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And again, another thing I was surprised they didn't use it as a battering ram, but again, that also may have gone terribly wrong.
Right. Like the horn just up front.
Yeah, we're just up front.
Yeah, I love the colors. The accent colors with white on this are great. I mean, like, there's definitely a part of me that wants to be like, this one's my favorite, but really it's just because I like the colors and unicorns. But top three for me.
Yeah, this was definitely like a lot of fun colors in it. Yeah, here's the front.
That's nice.
Again, they had access to like a lot of these. I don't know what they're called, but the tiles that like stick out. So that's good.
You can see in that last picture, you can see that I noticed in a couple of them, like there's a lot of plates where you could just use bricks, which is very clever to like have extra strength. Hold together.
Yeah. So it's like not as big as some of the other ones, but it's like, it's tough. And that's what you want in a unicorn derby car build. So,
yes.
So great job, Natalie and Michelle.
Yeah.
Not going to forget again until the next episode.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. So that's the last one.
All right.
And here's the derby area. I'm honestly surprised that like more people didn't like try to push each other off the pit.
I mean, it seemed like people were having trouble just with the basic driving skills.
Like they all just kind of bashed each other in the center at first, and then and then that was it. Like a lot happened in that first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Honestly, I would totally watch like the extended cut of this.
Yeah,
derby.
Like, this is definitely put this on the DVD extras.
Right.
Fox producers.
Because when it got toward the end, Jamie, it was just like cutting to him waving the flag, eliminating like everyone in a row, and we didn't get to see like as much of the action.
Yeah, here's Maria and Philip's car, also taking themselves out, unfortunately.
Right.
And let's see what else.
The TNT did its trick of falling out.
Yeah, they got it there.
I loved too, like they had the little like the minifigures and seats watching too. Like there were a few fun details in the set design of this.
Yeah, all these little towers and the lights. And
Totally.
Brickmaster Amy giving a thumbs down to somebody over here.
Uh-huh.
So let's see. Yeah, here's another view of like Mark and Steven's car. Apparently it got like
Demolished.
apparently it got obliterated like immediately. So
Uh-huh.
they were really lucky to be in the top two.
Yeah, totally. That was a smart
Um,
move.
I don't. Again, this is another thing where like I don't think anyone was like skilled enough to collude with the other teams. And
There was a point toward the end where like there was
mm,
one car in the middle with like three cars hitting it, but I don't know
yeah,
how intentional it was.
yeah, yeah. I just assume all of this is unintentional.
Right.
Let's see what else we got. Oh, okay, here's a view um, from I believe Lauren and yeah, Brian and Lauren's car.
So yeah,
Here's
there
a
were a
view.
couple like POV shots,
Hmm.
which was like, did they like just strap on like the little cameras for a couple shots? Because most of the time it didn't look like there was. That was something like the
I,
producer side of me was like,
mhm.
how and why did they integrate that?
Yeah, I tried to. I was also curious about that, but they edited it in such a way that like you don't really get a clear shot of like what might be a camera inside. Um, but anyway, there's Caleb and Jacob setting sail. Yeah, she laughing again, Devo.
Oh
Here,
goodness.
unfortunate tragedy. Here they go, and yeah, here they go. Um, okay, and
Oh,
now we have a
yep.
pile up here. Yeah, I think this is Zach and Wayne's engine here.
Uh-huh.
Um, man, they got like 4 seats in their car. That's pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
that is impressive. I love
Let's,
seeing all the like colorful Technic innards too.
yeah, yeah. This structure is all the the car guts. Let's see. Here's Zach and Wayne, I believe, demolishing the rest of the unicorn. What else we got? This is yeah, this must have been like when they were the last two. I think they've just rolled over the
Uh-huh.
tire,
Oh yeah, yeah.
unfortunately. And I like the shot because in the background you can see Mark and Steven's car.
The
It's just
destruction.
totally stripped down
Uh-huh.
to the bolts.
I'm impressed that whole side is so intact though. It just
Yeah,
all
yeah, it
popped
definitely
off
like
as
came
one.
off in sections. Oh man. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, that's it.
Oh, wow.
That's it. That's all we get.
End of the show, folks. Thanks for
And the
watching.
show. That's it. Go home. Just like Caleb and Jacob riding off into the sunset.
All
Oh
right.
man, I felt so bad for them though. Like, because I'm sure he's gonna be kicking himself about that just
Yeah.
forever. Like they didn't go home, but
Oh,
um, is there really something
interesting.
similar at the Lego house? I've never. Have you ever been to the Lego house, Yano?
Not yet.
I've not been at the Lego house. All right.
I mean,
Um,
I feel like this is a thing. Like, I feel like I've heard of people doing this with Lego before.
mhm.
Um, and there's certainly, yeah, like I guess last season was it just like a ramp that it went down the car challenge?
Yeah, it was just a straight race.
I've seen that at the
Mhm.
Lego store in downtown Disney in Anaheim.
Oh, okay.
So like definitely like cars and destruction is is a thing.
Do they have like a derby league there, or?
It was just like a kids like come and build thing that was happening.
Well, yeah. I mean, no, not for adults, of course. Like it's for the kids, but if you wanted to like build a car and maybe race it against someone else's car.
Right.
Oh yeah, Debo. There were battle bots at BrickCon, and that was like
Okay.
one of the best things about BrickCon for me personally, because like I love battle bots. Many of my friends watch it, and
Nice.
it was funny because they had copies of all the battle bots basically,
Mm.
and they had
Like
a
fully
match.
functional with powered
Yeah,
up.
like they had a Son of
Nice.
Waiachi battle bot, and they had a Nightmare battle bot. Which
Very
I
cool.
don't know how familiar you are with that, but um,
I can imagine.
yes.
I mean,
Wait,
yeah,
Legos
I've
for
seen.
kids? No, but basically, no. What was great about it was that these two battle bots that I mentioned
Uh-huh.
fought a long time ago in the actual battle bots arena,
Nice.
and basically the match was over in one hit. And
Oh
then in
wow.
the Lego rematch, the match also ended in one hit.
Oh, interesting.
Like history repeated itself exactly. It was
Very interesting.
amazing. Um, but yeah,
Yeah, maybe they can do something like that in a future season. They would just have to give the people a lot longer on the challenge
oh
to
yeah,
build something like that.
like a lot longer than 6 hours.
Yeah.
Um, although to be fair, this was definitely like a 12-hour challenge or longer if you had to build that chassis because like
Yeah, sure.
forget doing that in 6 hours. Yeah. But yeah, I highly recommend anyone go check it out.
Cool.
Um, if um, they like BattleBots, you know.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know how I would fare in this challenge.
You know, I know exactly what I would do in the earlier challenge
Oh yeah.
because the earlier challenge kind of reminds me of one that they had in Australia in season one.
Uh-huh.
But they wheeled in the DeLorean from Back to the Future,
Oh, cool.
and they were like, recreate it.
Uh-huh.
You know, you have so many hours, go. Um, and but they left the car like in there, so they didn't just take it away.
Okay.
um,
And
and one of the
what would your
teams,
strategy be?
one of the teams tried to recreate it actual size. That would not be my strategy. um, yeah, Devo and Joel, sure. But yeah, in this particular challenge, if you say, "Hey, here's a bunch of Technic, recreate this Lamborghini Scion,"
Uh-huh.
I would have been like, "I'm just gonna build a bird. I'm just gonna build some other sculptural thing out of
Yeah,
this
yeah.
Technic because I'm not gonna go home and I can't. There's no way I can even approximate that car.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't you build like Speed Champion sets and stuff though?
yeah, I do. I do enjoy building those sets, but
Because I've never intentionally bought like a Lego car set.
yeah, they're pretty wild. Um, yeah, this is also a good strat. This is valid. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
as we've seen, Will is constantly trying to get people to trash talk each other over the
Right.
edge this
Totally.
season.
Totally.
Um,
Because that's the thing is, if you're good TV, they're gonna keep you around, right? That's a whole
mhm,
reality TV strategy.
yeah. Um, but yeah, I like building the speed champion sets because like cars are like my weakest. I can't build a car.
Uh huh.
Um, and just I just learned so much from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
gift
that
with
was
the curve
kind of
just that's
my
about it. Yeah.
yeah. Totally, Aubrey. I've got a friend's car.
Oh, you have a friend's. Um,
uh, yeah, like that. I like that strategy. Yeah, I feel like I would take the pieces and do like a micro scale one, or like do it like a sketch where it's like just the outline or something.
yeah,
My strategy would probably be, well, there's no way I'm recreating this, so just do something that like hopefully entertains them enough to
yeah,
save me.
yeah. Like, yeah. I mean, yeah, but we're not there unfortunately. So
Uh huh.
you guys will have to wait until next year maybe. Yeah. Oh, okay,
Oh,
good.
cool.
Glad you like the Fiesta.
Nice.
Um, it's an older one, and it's kind of expensive now. So,
Okay.
um, but yeah, some of those old Speed Champion sets are like really stupid expensive.
Oh yeah.
Um,
That's kind of the thing with Lego.
Yeah, it is, but like Speed Champions is kind of a weird like line for it to be so expensive. You know, it's not like Star Wars.
Sure,
It's not
yeah.
Marvel. Um,
Yeah, but there
so
are car
I was
people, like
surprised.
there are Star Wars
Yeah,
people. I think I've heard
mhm.
of that. Car
Yeah,
people, isn't that a thing?
they're definitely like oh yeah, like
Oh
uh
wow.
yeah, I do all the stickers. So um yeah, this 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 was I put this together the other day and I have to align all these stickers
That's a lot.
and these stickers
Ooh, those are cool.
and hit the other side. Yeah, this is like a really cool color scheme
Those are the
with
kind of
the bees.
stickers I would like keep aside and find some future use for.
But yeah, this set has a lot of like these kind of stickers where it's like, oh, put it on the 1x8, just slap it on there. Um, but yeah, the new sets like don't feel like you have to put the stickers on. I guess is my point.
Right.
Some of them are like really annoying. Um, but yeah.
It definitely changes the aesthetic though, like with the race
Hmm.
cars having logos and things. So it's like you either want that or you don't.
Hmm. Yeah, it's weird. Like it's like my useless talent. You have your useless talent. Mine is like putting stickers on. Um, so yeah, send me your stickers. I will put them on and mail them back to you, and
Nice.
you don't have to worry about it.
Nice.
Um, but okay, so let's give away some Lego.
All right.
Um, and now we'll just have Yano tell us about her week
Yeah. Well,
while we set this up.
I thought to bring some show and tell because I don't think of myself as a car person. And Aubrey
Hmm.
mentioned she has the Ecto one. I actually did get not the big one. I don't have space for the big models, but I did get the two Ecto one vehicles. But then I've taken pieces off. Maybe one day I'll rebuild them. But I did build my like
Oh,
Fabuland car, which has that very like apocalyptic hot rod feel. And so like this was something that I had a lot of fun doing, and definitely like even though Ratfink was way before my time, there was like a 90s resurgence that like I remember seeing a lot of Ratfink artwork. So like I do have that kind of cultural osmosis of like car culture,
hmm.
and then of course my Just Desserts
Oh yeah, the
battle
cupcake
wagon.
car.
Yes.
Yeah,
So, these would not hold up. Actually, this does have some good like Technic structure.
does it?
Yeah, yeah. There's some Technic in there and some like weird connections that are pretty strong in there. So I don't think of myself as a car person, but I do have certain car weakness. Also, the Toy Story cars. The Pizza Planet truck was one of
Hmm.
my grail sets for a long time. I finally found on eBay last year for a decent price.
That's cool. Um, yeah, cupcake
Thank,
car.
thank you, Joel. Yeah, this is a proud moment for me.
Hmm.
The
It's
amount of
almost like
people.
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, it's almost like a moon rover type car with the
Yeah,
tires. Yeah.
totally. There were quite a few people in the comments that were like, "Oh, I thought of doing that too, but I didn't." I was like,
Didn't.
as soon as I saw those cupcake pieces, I was like, "I see wheels. I know other people are going to see wheels, and I want to get it and build it
Hmm.
as soon as I can."
Yeah, it's like that movie Margin Call. You know,
What movie?
Margin Call. It's about like stock trading, and it's like there's three ways to get ahead in the stock trading industry.
Uh
It's
huh.
either be smarter, which you can't, cheat, which they're gonna catch up to you eventually, or be first.
Right. Yeah. There's a.
Um,
Oh, that's so sweet. Aubrey says, "My girls have built one with your tutorial. That is
oh,
awesome."
yeah, that's cool.
And yeah, I do on Instagram. If you haven't seen, probably everyone here watching is
Mhm.
aware. But these do actually have like a Technic pin hole. This is like there are ways to make this be a functional wheel. So it's an
Mhm.
interesting piece.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Um, Okay, so we have our list here. Let me just get this. Y'all can tell me if this is correct or not. So we have Aubrey, who I believe is the only one who has not won a prize yet. Because I believe everyone watching has already won a prize. So if you are watching and you have not won a prize yet, put your hand up. Put it in the comments. Put a paw in the air. So
and tell your friends to come join us in 3 weeks.
We haven't spun yet. All right. And this. So yeah.
Who will it be?
All right. So yeah.
Let's spin that wheel.
All right, we're gonna spin it. Here we go. Oh, my screen froze.
Oh no, it froze before it landed. We'll never know who. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
there we go. Yay,
okay.
Aubrey.
All right. Congratulations, Aubrey. And by extension, the rest of the co-batches. So yeah, just DM me on Instagram and send me your address, and we'll get that out to you.
Awesome.
Yeah, unfortunately, no, it did not land on the line. You can see. Unfortunately, no. Let's see what we got here.
Ooh. Show them what they won.
All right. So we have the obligatory dots because
wait,
got a bunch of these at Michael's for nothing. So
was it a bracelet? What was the bracelet?
That is the cosmic bracelet.
Ooh, that is one of my favorites.
Yeah, this is a fun
all those
one.
Little planet and star prints. Those are useful.
Now we have the Iron Man Hall of Armor.
Wow.
So
nice. Congratulations, Aubrey. Is that the one that has that blue robot-y one in it?
Yeah, it's got the Igor in it.
Cool.
So
I saw a lot of people like complaining about how boxy it was, which to me was my favorite part about it. It's like,
well, you know what? If you don't like it, you don't have to build
it. Very true.
So yeah, congrats, Aubrey.
Nice.
And thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the stream.
Yeah.
And enjoy your new Iron Man armors. Iron Man.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's it. Man, it's sad. We have fewer builds to talk about each week.
Right.
So yeah, I guess we're getting down to it. And that's it. So yeah, what do you got planned the next couple of weeks, Llano?
I'm in the midst of I live in a 9x13 room, which has to have my bed and my clothes and my Lego in it. So I'm in the midst of trying to get that into a more workable situation. But I'm co-hosting Tricky Breaks on Friday, which I'm very excited about.
Oh, cool.
Richard's not going to be available, so I'm going to be there and showing I think it's a secret project that I helped out on. So I'm sure everyone will be there anyway, but I don't know. Can't reveal too much yet.
Everything is a secret to me because I am crunching hard for Brick Fair, Virginia, which starts on Wednesday. So yeah, Wednesday I will be in another part of Virginia. So if anyone else is going to Brick Fair, VA, come say hi.
You're crunching hard building for it?
Yeah, building for it.
Nice.
Yeah. Basically, if you pay a registration fee, they let you show anything you want. So that policy may change next year, but not this year. So
interesting.
We're going to see what we can do.
Cool. Very cool.
But yeah,
we'll see on your Instagram what you've been building for it.
Yeah, eventually. I haven't posted anything. I haven't looked at anything. I haven't even thought.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought briefly about building something for the mythology challenge like last week, and then I forgot about it. And now it's Tuesday, so
Right.
I
Right.
probably won't get anything for that either.
Yeah, I
Oh
luckily
man.
have something that kind of fits that theme that I never
Mhm.
photographed. So,
Oh,
so I just need to photograph it.
that's a good trick.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Because my like camera setup has not been set up for a while. So
that's brutal. Um, but yeah, the if you go to a convention or if you go anywhere this year, wear your mask because the Delta variant is real,
yeah.
and because most states have like under 50% fully vaccination rates. Um, and some people can't be vaccinated for whatever reason.
Hmm.
And one of the main reasons is that they are children.
Right.
So
And
wear
some
your mask.
people that have been vaccinated have caught the Delta variant.
Yes.
So,
Um,
yep, be careful, please.
yes. So wear your mask. It's not hard. It's common courtesy. And you can greet each other. With you can give the live long and prosper, or you can do the Wakanda forever, or you can do you just wave if you want to just be boring. But um, whatever, just wear your mask.
Yes.
Um,
So I was just thinking, like, if we don't have episodes for the last two, we've missed a couple weeks, which for me has like been very convenient because I've had some big projects that I needed to work on.
mhm.
But my next couple weeks are fairly open, and I know
Oh, okay.
Remy, the two of us have talked about doing some non-recap
Do
stream.
something.
So
Doing something.
I'm just curious from the people that have been here and been showing up to our stream, like, would you want to see us do something like a build
Mm,
something? I don't know. We've had a couple different ideas.
yeah,
Just
probably involving Lego.
right. So I'm
Or
just
we could.
curious, like, is this a good time for people, or we could do it like during the time of the episode, start at 8 instead
Yeah,
of
we could
9?
probably do it
With
a little earlier. A
it?
little earlier. It's my guess. But yeah, I guess just DM us with suggestions if you have any. We could do things like probably not like Remy and Llano disassemble a car. Um, Probably not that. But we could build half of a build challenge and see if we can like stitch it together. Um,
Just like hold it up to the.
yeah, just
Oh, that's a funny idea.
so we could
Okay, that's
something along
interesting.
those lines.
Uh,
Um, I'm not saying that we're out of ideas. So don't feel pressured. We have ideas. We have plenty of surprises in the pipeline. It's not just Duff Light and Duff Dry. We have plenty of ideas. Um,
cool. Well,
uh,
I'm seeing some people that would be interested in that.
but
Awesome.
yeah, we'll do something.
Cool.
Um, yeah, next Tuesday might be a little tight
Sure.
uh, because if we don't have Lego Masters, I might just head out Tuesday night. Um, so
You mean like have a life?
disassemble a blob of red 2x6 bricks. Okay, we could do disassembling race.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. But yeah, it's okay, Naomi. Like Tuesdays are like everybody streams on Twitch on Tuesdays,
Oh,
so
sure.
like you know we could do something on Wednesday though.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well.
We could switch it up. I don't know. Um we should end the show and not just
Yeah.
just
Just
like
drag it out
spitball
forever.
ideas for the last like 10 minutes.
Well, how about this? Sometime before the next episode
Yes,
in a couple weeks, you'll see us again and you'll hear about it on our Instagrams.
you'll hear about it. Things will happen, and then they will end. So, final thoughts, Yano. What do you got?
This has been the Llano and Remy recap show. It was spoiled for Joel, who didn't watch the episode.
Yeah,
I do think it was an entertaining episode.
yeah, yeah. It was good.
Um,
Next week, well, I guess in 3 weeks, we'll look forward to more random things destroying. We'll have another dart throw of who leaves, and
Uh-huh.
we'll continue on
Yep.
because that's the season we're in. So
Totally.
yeah. Anyway, until next time. Thanks for
Until next
everyone who's
time.
watching. Good night and good mock.